Hey guys, welcome back to the Flawless Beauties channel. How are y'all doing today? I'm really excited to show y'all some really cool stuff I bought from Morphe. And I have bought a couple of things from them before, but mostly just some of their vitamins and skincare and things like that. So today I am going to show y'all a haul that I got from them. They had an extra 30% off sale about 2 weeks ago, so I snagged some stuff on sale. I got it for a really good price, and of course I got some vitamins as well that I really enjoyed last time that I purchased from them. So later today I'm going to be going out. So in order to get ready, we are going to do a makeup look, and first I'm going to spray some of my Dossier perfume. This one is Aquatic Peony. It smells so good. Guys, it smells like the ocean and floral. It just smells so good. It reminds me of summertime, which I am so ready for right now. Definitely ready for. I was already looking at new swimsuits, tanning oil, sunscreen, and stuff like that. So ready for summertime, and this one definitely smells like a summer, and this is the Dossier perfume. Guys, they're super affordable. Start at $29 a perfume, and they're all inspired by designer scents. So definitely check those out at dossier.com. And for a code, if you like to have a little discount on top of that, even though they're already so affordable, use my code FB10 for an extra 10% off, and go ahead and grab y'all some new perfume. And they also have men's cologne, so check that out too. All right, guys, so going to just dive in here, and right now I have no makeup on, as we can see that right now. I have nothing on. I came with a bare face because I got some different makeups and stuff, so I'm just going to put it all on for you as we do this haul, try on, and tutorial for some makeup today. So I'm going to show you all the non-makeup stuff first. So the first couple of things I got, and I got this last time when they had this sale. I had like a bundle of vitamins that you could get for like, I think it was like $32 or $34. It was crazy. But I got some sleep gummies, which it says right here, such good sleep. I love these, so I went and bought them again. So these were in the bundle. And I also got such good hair gummies, and those were also in the bundle. Also, they had a such good belly and a such good skin. I did not repurchase those. I actually did not see the skin ones again on the website. Maybe I overlooked it. These were not on sale because these were not the sale items, but super affordable. I believe the sleep gummies are $14, and these are $14, $16, something like that, which is really affordable compared to some of the other brands that I have been using that I found on Amazon and other things like that. And they work great. So these such good sleeps, I'm going to talk about these first. These are really great. I love them. I was actually using a different sleep aid before, and I had the melatonin and everything in it as well, but it just made me drag so bad the next day that I was like, I cannot use this again. And when I had bought these and I used these, I noticed they helped me go to sleep. And quick, within like 30 minutes, I'm tired, instead of like an hour or something other gummies or vitamins do for you. So these help me fall asleep pretty quickly within 30 minutes. And I did not have that draggy, nasty feeling the next day, because nobody wants that. That's why I take the sleeping aid, so I can feel refreshed. So these are, let me read you what's on the back. So you take 2 gummies, and there are 30 servings per container. So this will last you about a month. And they have melatonin, bamboo stem and leaf, and sea buckthorn fruit. So you can see on the back, I'll show you up a little close right here. And they taste so good too, guys. So let me tell you about the hair ones. These are such good hairs. They have biotin, bamboo stem and leaf, organic alma, I want to say, AMLA. Really good. These taste like fruit roll up. To me, they taste so good. And they're gummies, and let's see if I can open this really quick. I'll just open this one because I can take these right now because I didn't have any to take this morning. I'm not going to take the good sleep ones right now because obviously I'm not ready for bed. But they're like in a little star shape, and they're cute. So I'm going to take my 2 right now. So again, it's like fruit roll up. It's really good. So I love those. I just kind of swallowed that one. Okay, and let me show you the next thing I got from Morphe. This was on the additional 30% off. So I literally got these tweezers for $1.80, which is crazy. So these are the Slanted Tweezers. They are stainless steel, which means they won't rust and they'll be good. So let's open this up and see how this works. I have a couple of pairs of tweezers at my house, but what I find, and if you have tweezers, which I think most of us do, men or women, they kind of get dull after a while, and then you're like, man, they don't really grab my hairs like they used to. So I usually I find myself buying more. So there they are, and they have this little plastic thing on here, so I'm going to take this off, and I'm actually going to come in here and see how good they work. I'm just gonna pull. So that got in there, and can't really see my hair pull, but they I usually use just for the middle because I actually wax my eyebrows underneath and above my eyebrows. But they pull actually pretty good. You can probably see the little hairs if I get up real close. Maybe, maybe not. I have very light hairs. My hairs are almost like, they're kind of like a blondish brown, a little harder to see. Okay, so those are all my non-makeup ones that I got from my try-on haul. Oops, minus this. Let me show y'all this really quick. I'm actually going to put this on, I think, at the end. But this one was cute. This one was on sale for $5. Crazy. This is the Sweet Peach Spray, Continuous Spray. It's a setting mist spray, which I like. I had been using powders before, but I noticed my face looks really dry and flat, and I don't really necessarily like that. For photos, I think it's good, but in real-time life, you don't want to look super powdery. Setting mists are the way to go. So this one's supposed to smell like a peach right here. Very summery. I love it. I love that scent. So I'm actually, let's see, it says directions. Hold the bottle 8 to 10 inches away from the face. Close your eyes and apply the mist all over. So this is actually a setting mist. So you put it on. I've seen if I can smell the peach. It's really cute. Look at it. So there it is. It's a tiny bottle. It is only a 1.5 ounce. But for $5, you can't beat it. This is supposed to set your makeup afterwards. So we'll spray this afterwards, of course. And let's see. Let me just show y'all the 2 other things I got, and then I'm going to put some moisturizer on, and we're going to get started on this makeup. I got the Morphe right here. This is their Fluidity Full Coverage Foundation. So this is supposed to be 24-hour long wear, sweat proof, free of oils, fragrance, and paraffins. Great for all skin types. So this is the F1 110. I actually went on there and did the match. So you can go on their website and it'll have like a brand that you already use, and you can select it and what shade you use in that brand. So I use a lot of times Derma Blend. The cover cream, I use the Warm Ivory. So they said this was my color according to the chart. So that's what I bought. Again, on the 30% off extra sale. So we're going to see how that looks on. This is matte coverage as well. Okay, I'm going to show you the one other thing that I got. And this is the last thing I got. I think I got one other thing. But I got refunded, sadly, because I guess they were out of stock. But that's how it goes. It was on sale. So this is, I'm going to show you all the box first. This is the Morphe. This is the Deep Smokey Eyeshadow Palette. This is the 3A. It says blend the rules. So it is 3 shades and they're creamy and matte finishes. So it comes like this. And let's open it up. Ooh, those are dark. So it comes with a protective sheet so you can just take that off. And it looks like they have Flash, Smoky, and Darkness. So it looks like the Flash and the Darkness are actually more kind of shimmer, and the Smoky is matte. So I'm gonna put those on with my eyeshadows and probably blend them in with a little bit lighter eyeshadows because I normally don't wear super dark colors all over my eyes. But we'll definitely test this out. So guys, I am going to head off camera real quick and come back on when we're ready to start the makeup. Okay, I'm back and I got my moisturizer on and primes. So we're ready for the foundation, to try on the foundation. Took off my nails too, you might have noticed that. I wear press-on nails because they're the easiest for me, and it was time to put a new set on. So I said, okay, one popped off, let's pop them all off. So I'm just gonna use my fingers because I typically use my fingers for my foundation. That's just the way I go. I don't like using sponges because I think they soak up way too much of the product. So I don't like that. So I'm just gonna use a little bit right here, and we're just gonna kind of dab on the face a little bit like I normally do. Let's hope it's my color. I did do the color match, but oh, it smells like, it has a very medicated smell to it. I don't really like it too much, but as long as it does a good job. So let's see. I just kind of just smooth it all in like such. This one's supposed to be matte, so it's not going to be as like wet looking. Probably really rough on my face. So I think the color is pretty close to it. I would say it's pretty close to my skin color, which is nice. Maybe a little bit more warmer than normal, that I normally wear. I don't know if I would say it's completely full coverage. I'm trying to look at it a little bit. It's kind of, because I guess it's matte, it's a little bit drying looking, like almost a little bit in here, but I'm gonna put a little bit more under here. And I just kind of like put it on with my fingers. You could use a brush or a sponge. I do have a couple of foundation brushes. I usually use just for concealer and under the eyes when I'm finished with all of my makeup. But typically I put my full base on just with my hands because it's the easiest and the quickest. But you can do what you like. So let's see. Trying to take a good look. I have a mirror down here, so I'm taking a good look in here. I would say the only thing I don't like, oh my gosh. So I don't know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely gonna wear it because it's already on my face. That's kind of how I am, unless it was like really awful. But it kind of like, I don't know if you can see that, but it kind of like seeps into your pores, like it sets in there, like I can see them. And it's kind of like drying around here. And I guess that's because of the matte, so it kind of has more of a drying texture. But I would say, let's see. Overall, it was a really good match for my skin, which is good. I don't know if I would say necessarily that this is full coverage. I would say it has a good coverage, but it's not like a super thick, like as I'm used to. I usually use like a Derma Blend, which I use their cover cream. And I know usually people use that for just under eye concealer or for tattoo cover up and stuff like that. So I'm used to like a really heavy coverage. That's usually what I like to wear, and I typically don't put it all over my face, but under my eyes and some of my redder spots around my face and any blemishes. So I would say I would rate this, like if I had an honest opinion about it and rate this, I would say out of 5 stars, I would give it like a 3. Like, it's not that good, to be honest. Like, it matches my skin, and I think they did a good job with that, but I guess because of the matte, it is a little more drying, so I can see that on my face. It doesn't look as natural. And 2, it sets into my pores, which I do not like. So I say this will be a backup. This will be like if I just need some foundation. So let me go ahead, guys, and I will be right back. I'm gonna go off camera and put on my blush and my bronzer and everything else to get ready and prepped so we can try out this eyeshadow. Okay, I'm back. I just put a little bit of contour on my face and blush. And of course I did my eyebrows. I use actually a stencil is how I get my eyebrows, and I just use like a powdered eyeshadow that's about the same color. Mine's a little bit darker for the dark parts of my hair. And I did put a little bit of base eyeshadow, as I like to call it, just a very kind of nude skin color on the full lid and a little bit lighter right underneath the eyebrow. I wanted to do that first because I know some of these eyeshadows here are really dark and I don't want them all over my eyes, but I still want a really nice pretty look. So I was looking at them. I got some of my eyeshadow brushes over here. Let's go ahead. I think what would be really pretty is if we do, let's try to do all three in here. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and take a brush like this, kind of like a flat brush, and we're gonna dip it in to Flash. It says it's a shimmer and not a glitter, so we'll see how it goes on. Because I think it could be like either way. Sometimes glitters fall on your face. So I'm just gonna put it kind of in my crease right here. Opening and closing your eyes so you can see where your crease is really good. So there's that right there. I think it has a little bit of shimmer. I wouldn't say it's glittery. We're gonna do the same right in here. And just bring it all the way out. They wouldn't say I'm professional, so don't judge all my placements of makeup, but I really enjoy doing makeup. I really enjoy it. I enjoy trying out new products and everything like that. So when Morphe had a sale for 30% off, I was like, well, they were already on sale and then they were marked an additional 30% off. So I was like, that's a pretty good deal. Let's try some of their makeup. Like I said, I had only tried some of their vitamins before. I haven't really tried anything else, so I thought it would be a good time to try other things. So here I'm gonna dab this brush into the Smokey, which is the matte brown right here. So this is actually coming out pretty dark, I'm not gonna lie. The Flash even was darker than I thought it would be. I'm just gonna kind of tuck that in there right here. I'm gonna have to use some of my other eyeshadow to blend it in because I personally do not like super dark eyeshadows on me, and it could be just because I'm fair. I'm very fair. Like I said, the color I normally wear in Derma Blend is pale ivory. Just to kind of, warm ivory. I have warmer skin. Just to kind of give y'all an idea. So I'm pretty pale. I do tan very nice in the summer. Thankfully, so I can always get a little tan. So what's crazy is I don't really see a difference in like color. I think the Smokey is more matte, and I think the Flash, which is the Flash is right here. This one's a little more shimmery, but this one looks like it'd be more golden. It's really not golden. It's really dark in my opinion. And of course the darkness is like super dark. I'm actually probably gonna put that on last just to kind of like smidge it in right here. Because I already think these are pretty dark on my eyes. And I don't know if I want to go too much darker. So I'm going to take a little blending brush. Let's see what I have. I have this Tartelette in Bloom by Tarte over here. So I don't have many colors left. Look at how sad this is. My cats knocked them off, and then a couple of them fell out and broke. But I was like, we can save this. We can save some of this, right? So I'm going to just kind of pop this color. It might not even, it's placed under Sweetheart. Definitely might not be Sweetheart. I'm not even gonna lie. But this one's a little warmer. Woo, as y'all can see right there. Which I like. I like a little warmness in mine. I don't like mine super, super dark. So I'm gonna pop that under and kind of blend that with this. So it's still a really pretty smoky eye, but it kind of gives it a little more warmth to the depthness, the darker colors. So I'm just gonna put it a little bit above there and kind of blend it in here. Like such. And I know it's all like powdery and everything else. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be right back, y'all, and I'm going to grab some of my concealer and I'll show y'all how I put that on to kind of clean it up everywhere, because it's like a little bit under my eyes and everything. I noticed that I apply concealer quite a bit. I do it after my foundation, underneath my eyes, and around my contouring and everything like that, but I usually end up doing it right before I put on my setting spray on and mascara, just so I can kind of clean up any of these like loose falling eyeshadows. So let me go ahead and grab some of that stuff and I'll show you how I kind of clean up my eye makeup look, put some mascara on, and then can't wait to try some of this. It smells so good. All right guys, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I grabbed the rest of my stuff for the rest of my look. So I actually have two concealers here, so I'm just going to kind of clean up underneath my eyes and any extra spots I see. That's kind of how I roll. That's what I do before I put on mascara. And then setting spray is my last step. So I decided not to use highlighter during this one just because it's already such a dark look. I don't want like extra attention on my face. Normally if I have a lighter eyeshadow, I do put a lot of highlighter on. Just kind of my preference. So I have the Jeffree Star Concealer and I have C5 and I have C7. C7 is closer to my natural. C5 I like to use underneath my eyes because it is pretty white. So I just, again, use my fingers. I have a brush sometimes I use, but not all the time. It just depends. It depends on my mood, really. So I'm just gonna put a little bit under my eyes, a couple of dots, and I just kind of like tap it and smudge it in a little bit. And the thing with this particular concealer, you kind of have to work fast a little bit because I notice it dries pretty quickly. And my experience, so I just go underneath like this. It really gets the darkness under here. And I kind of come out here too and make sure that my nose and everything with the contour looks good. And I just bring it out like this. I don't worry about if I kind of take off some of the eyeshadow on the edge because I usually will go ahead and take my brush and smudge it back out anyways. But I just kind of make sure it's all blended in there so you can see it kind of push back to my eyeshadow a little bit. So I'm going to take the brush that I had before that had a little bit of the warmer brown and I just kind of smudge that back out like this and it looks really pretty like that. Just kind of softens up that line a little bit and adds a little bit more warmness, which again, I like. I don't like too dark on my eyes, but it all depends on your outfit and what you're wearing and what your preference is. So there's that. It's definitely a lot lighter under my eyes. It looks a lot better than it did. Let me smudge that a little bit more. And then I usually take the one my skin color, the C7, which is mine, and I dot it on my chin, under my nose, where it's kind of red, and usually up here through my forehead a little bit, and maybe like a little bit down my nose. And if there's any other like blemishes, like this looks a little red right here, maybe up in here. anywhere where you might have a breakout or anything like that. And I just kind of push it on my chin, up in here in the crevice of my nose, kind of takes away the redness. We always have a lot of redness under our noses, or most of us do anyways. I know I do. And I kind of just blend it up in here, give it kind of like an appearance of a highlight where my forehead is. And if you like and you want your eyebrows to stand out a little bit more after you drew them in, or however you wear them, then you can put a little bit up top there too. So I just have a little bit right here. And if I put too much, I just kind of put it wherever it goes, just to kind of even everything out. Okay, so there we have it right there. That's the completed with the face and cleaning up the eyes. So you can rather spray now, or you can put mascara on first. I usually do put mascara on first. This one is the Thrive Cosmetics. This one is the liquid lash extensions. These are the ones I personally like. They make my eyelashes so long, and I actually do use a serum every single night to make them longer. But I like them to even be longer than what they are. And these really help with it. I just go over them a couple of times until all the eyelashes are spread evenly. And this one is black. I use black on mine. That's what I've always liked, just so they can stand out. And you can go over them another time if you like. Oops, I got a little bit of mascara in there. I normally grab a Q-tip. I don't have one on me right now. Or you can just kind of lick your finger or your eyeshadow brush, kind of get it wet, and then you can blend it back in with your brush again. It happens. You can go slower on your mascara, but I have somewhere to be tonight, so can't really go super slow on my mascara. You can pull up your eyebrow too. It kind of helps a little bit. So we're just gonna finish putting on these. I try not to do my bottom lashes. Sometimes I do if I really want a dramatic look, but again, tonight I don't want something super dramatic. Just want a little bit of a sultry / sexy look for when I go out. And I really think that this eyeshadow palette helps with that. Kind of like having the smoky eye effect a little bit. I am getting mascara everywhere today, huh? That's what Q-tips are handy for. I do not have any right now where I'm at filming this. Otherwise, in my makeup case, I carry lots of Q-tips for that. Especially when your eyelashes are longer, guys. I've noticed that like I will accidentally get mascara on my eyelids because my eyelashes are so long now. It's crazy. Can y'all see how long they are? Flip them down for you. Like half of it's the mascara, but most of it is from my eyelash serum that I use. Y'all see again. So there is that. I'm going to put this is a nude stick. You can actually put this on your cheeks, your eyes. I'm gonna put some on my lips a little bit. I just go like this. It is kind of fatter, so it's hard to be precise with this lipstick. But you can always take concealer and put it around your lip line, and that can give it more of a defined look if that's what you're looking for. So there we go, guys. Look at my makeup look. So what do we think of this Morphe stuff? I got to do the continuous spray. Just show y'all up close with the eyeshadow again. So that was with the Smokey palette, the little 3-1. This is the 3A, the Deep Smoky. I did not use darkness, guys. I could use it in the corner, but like I said, this is pretty dark on my eyes already. I did use a couple of colors from the Tartelette to warm it up. If y'all can see, I used this color right here. The names are probably not where they're supposed to be. Like I said, one of my cats knocked this down and I lost a couple and they all broke. And I was like, you know, I can save some of these. But they kind of came out, so I placed them back in, and I still use the colors that I have. So I did this for the warmness. I did this one on my lid and this one right underneath my eyebrow. Again, the colors, names might not match the actual colors. But hey, you gotta save your makeup any way you can. So I really love that palette, by the way. So I'm going to go ahead and spray. It says 8 to 10 inches away from your face. Close eyes and apply the mist all over your face. So I'm going to close my eyes and push it back right here. See a little bit closer. Woo! Wow, that does smell like a peach. It really does. Whew. It was very refreshing. So that should set all my makeup. We'll just let it dry there like such. So yeah, it's like a little bit of a light mist. If you had a beauty blender, you could tap it in if you wanted to. I don't use sponges. Like I said, I use my fingers. I'm just kind of lightly tap it in. There we go. All right, guys, that is the complete makeup look. If you have any questions about any products I used or anything like that, that wasn't the Morphe that I showed on camera, just tag me down below. I can answer all your questions. I hope y'all enjoyed this Morphe haul and review. I know I did. I would say out of my favorite things, I know I love the gummies. Of course, this smells really good. Go get yourself some. I don't know exactly how it works all day yet, but it feels good on. It smells really good. And for $5, you can't beat that. And I would say, pass on the foundation. Unless you have really oily skin. Like, this is too matte for me. It showed my pores. It kind of sat in there. It wasn't a good look, in my opinion. Pass on the Fluidity Full Coverage foundation. And the tweezers worked great. Everything else worked great. The eyeshadow palette I'd recommend. Just keep in mind it is dark. So definitely smoky. All right, guys. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed today's look and try on haul and tutorial from Morphe. Make sure to like and subscribe to this channel. Like the video, guys. And we'll have more for you back here at Flawless Beauties. And thanks for watching.